Hi, folks. Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And today, I guess, is a shenanigan, or it's more of a follow up, you know? It's not a cartoon news. Basically, Phineas and the Ferb, the movie Candace Against the Universe, has come out, and it was actually out on August 28th. But I totally forgot. I literally and utterly forgot that this thing was coming out. And even though I think I did like two separate videos on this, and I still forgot it was coming out. So, oops. And so yeah, I ended up watching it. I just wanted to give. I don't want to do like a full ended review. Um, I just want to like briefly talk about it. Just briefly talk about it. Um, and so I think I'll say that I at the my overall score is a 6 out of 10, like a six out of 10. Did I think this was better than the original Phineas and Ferb movie? Uh, the other, yeah, Across the Second Dimension. No, it's not better than that one. That one was, I would give that an 8 or a 9 for sure. I think the other movie was just way better crafted and put together. Um, this one seemed pretty standard and lower. I don't know, something about it felt a little bit lower budget than the other one. The other one felt like they really like were at the top of their game, and I don't know. There's some different. If you watch that one and then you watch this one, you're like, okay, that one just feels more quality. Uh, this one feels like, yeah, the show. Phineas and Ferb. It's been a while since they were since the shows. Well, they've been the creators have been doing Milo Murphy's Law, right? With Weird Al as the main character. Or no, he voices the main character, Milo Murphy, of course. And so they haven't done too much Phineas and Ferb content for the last little bit, for maybe a couple of years or two. Uh, this like it was okay. It was good. I think for sure I would say it was good. I don't know if I would say it was completely great or anything like that. Uh, it definitely felt like a multi-part episode, right? Like this could have been right from the show, you know. Um, but yeah, for a movie, I didn't feel like it was like up there. Like the first one felt like it was like, here we're pulling out all the stops, and this one was kind of there was a similar gimmick where like Perry the platypus couldn't like reveal himself while trying to help the family. In this one, Perry kind of like he's kind of like a guardian angel. He like protects, he even protects Doctor Doofenshmirtz and all that. So yeah, what all okay? So I'll say the songs in this movie. Actually, no. I'll just keep. I'll talk about Perry the platypus. So yeah, um, he protects all the family. He doesn't really. He just basically protects. He does what he usually does. He saves the day. And there was one scene that was kind of a little bit unbelievable, where like he did like, you remember the Spider-Man movies? I can't remember which one it was, but like there's something collapsing, and then he does the spider webs, and like basically Perry uses a grappling hook to stop an entire like building structure from falling. And also it was so weird, that scene, because for whatever reason, Jeremy and oh my god, what's the other one's called? Stacy. Jeremy and Stacy are like driving around, and the tower splits their car in two, and none of them are like freaking out that they almost just died. They're just like, oh hey Candace, like the car just got like sliced in half, and they were that close to death, and they don't even say anything about it. So that was a nitpick there. Um, what else? The main villain, I just didn't like her. She just wasn't really villainous, but I mean, it's Phineas and Ferb, so all the villains end up being kind of eh. Um, yeah, but she was okay. I guess she was one of the more villainous villains that we've seen, for sure. Also, they didn't do a resolution with her brothers, which is kind of weird. Um, yeah, I thought that was weird. Yeah, so the main villain, she has a similar situation to Candace, where she has two brothers, and everyone thinks that the brothers are great. And then she kind of like took it in her own hands, and she's like, no, all she figures out a way to like mind control people with a plant that needs carbon dioxide, or CO2. Um, so yeah, she needs CO2, which is what humans. So we breathe in. It's like, right? What's this stuff? Carbon monoxide, CO2, whatever the hell. I don't fucking. I'm not gonna look it up. You guys know what I'm talking about. But the plant, it basically needs human like carbon. Is it carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide or monoxide? I think it's carbon dioxide, right? Whatever. I can't. I just watched the movie and I already fucking forgot. But yeah, humans, we breathe in oxygen and then we release, and then that alien species breathes in oxygen and breathes out oxygen. Um, so they didn't have that. They needed like Candace. They make her think she's feeling special, and but in reality, they could have just kidnapped any human that breathes carbon or outputs carbon monoxide. Is it monoxide? I feel like it was like. Does it say here? Is this? Does it say in the synopsis? Oh my god. Plant. Hold on, hold on. Candace may not be. Chicken. Yeah, that was such a weird plot. The chicken. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they say it here with the carbon monoxide thing. But basically, the plant needs like like it needs. I think it's carbon monoxide or dioxide. I don't fucking know. It needs something to grow that humans breathe out. I probably should look it up, but oh fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. God damn it, which one is it? Okay, hold on. What do humans breathe out? Is it monoxide or dioxide? Uh, CO2. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Okay. So we breathe out most carbon dioxide. So there we go. That's what the fucking alien plant needed carbon dioxide. Yeah. And then it releases these spores that mind control, I guess, whoever's in the area. Um what was the wait, what hold on. What so how come she was immune? Why was she immune to the I'm so confused. Wait, why was the this see this alien lady right here? Why was she immune or like what the hell? I can't remember. Why was she immune to the plant's effects? Is that an oversight? I feel like that might be an oversight. Let me know in the comments down below if that was a plot issue because yeah, why the maybe her species is immune to the flower or the plant's effects. Um Oh wait, it's because they breathe in oxygen. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so any creature that breathe. Wait, no, but then they what are those things called? The coward aliens. How are they controlled then? I'm so confused. This movie had a confusing-ish plot. Okay, it was a bit weird. What else happens in this thing? So yeah, oh yeah, so the alien queen, whatever the hell her name was, I can't remember. She also had brothers. They never showed like her reconciling with her brothers. The last we see of her, the coward aliens kind of get to her. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, so that was. I feel like they should have had the closure with the aliens. Um, what else? What else happened? Oh, there was the songs. I'll talk about the songs. Um, So the songs, I think that the Phineas and Ferb, the movie Across the Second Dimension, had way better songs than this movie. Um, some of them were catchy, but they just weren't. They were catchy, but you don't remember them. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like Frozen. Everyone remembers the songs from the first Frozen movie. You watch the Frozen 2, and I just don't remember like any of those songs like at all. So the songs weren't memorable, but the one I liked the most in the entire movie was the one at the beginning. But the one I liked the best, that one was good, and then the best of the best. I don't know. I just found it funny that they actually gave Isabella and Doofenshmirtz like a song about which one of them could adult better. I don't know. I really like that song just because it was so weird. I was never expecting Isabella and Doofenshmirtz to have a song. Also, a thing that needs to be brought up here is when does this when does this movie take place? Because like they don't recognize. I don't think they recognize Doctor Doofenshmirtz, right? Even though they've seen him a couple times, haven't they? Um, so yeah, they don't remember Doctor Doofenshmirtz. I don't think, or like I'm not exactly sure when this takes place, but it says it's a standalone sequel. So maybe that's just like its own in its own universe or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Oh, I just looked at this poster and I totally remember. Yeah, there was a man. Perry was like breaking all logic. Apparently he goes out there and was able to defend a ship from an entire meteor shower by himself with a jetpack. And I was like, what? There was no way. I don't know. They were really ass pulling. There was so many ass pulls with Perry the Platypus this movie. For sure. Yeah, and then Buford with I thought that was funny. It reminded me of Family Guy where Chris brings the couch onto the spaceship. So Buford brings a canoe into space, and then it has a very strange use later on that kind of seems like bullshit. They end up making the canoe into an airplane with mechanical wings out of metal that was falling. Like they made a plane out of like debris in the sky. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It didn't seem like it would be possible, but I mean, it's Phineas. It's a cartoon. It's Phineas and Ferb. They can build whatever the fuck. So I guess I'll let that slide. At least that scene was more believable than the Perry the Platypus scenes where he was just ass pulling these saves. Oh, then there was Jeremy. That was kind of weird. So Jeremy's plot line here in this movie is that he's into LARPing, like LARPing, like when you dress up as what is it? When you dress up as like a medieval character and like, you role play and do Dungeons and Dragon and all that kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's role playing kind of thing. So yeah, he even had his own like suit and everything, and I don't even know why was that needed? What is that? What did that add to the story? The whole LARPing thing. Stacy just like was there. She doesn't do anything interesting, I guess. Jeremy doesn't do anything interesting. Vanessa kind of tames a dragon creature by herself. So that was weird. I don't know how she managed to pull that off, but okay. There's a lot of like this movie was full of a lot of suspended disbelief. I mean, I know it's a kid show, but like some of the things in this one were just a bit. They were a bit of a stretch, just a bit of a stretch. What else was there? Let me think. I wanted this to be a quicker review, and I'm already 12 minutes in. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So anything else? So yeah, Vanessa, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, the chicken and okay, that's what I think I'll close this out. Is there anything else I wanted to say before I talk about the chicken and or the chicken? What was that thing called? The chicken swapinator? Wait, it says it over here. What the hell was that thing called? The chicken swapinator? Rice. Coffee mug. Oh yeah, by the way, they gave her a coffee mug that showcases like I guess they must have created some kind of device that could look through their memories, or I have no idea. What they give Candace a coffee mug that can like look, it says right here that they reveal that her gift is a coffee mug that projects images of their past adventures. And I'm just like, but like Candace could show that to her mom at any time, but she doesn't. I don't know. That's a weird kind of thing. Oh, here it is. The chick. Hold on. Where the chicken replaceinator? That's what it's called. Yeah. So what? I can't remember if that was actually from an episode. It might have been from an episode, but they do this really stupid. So apparently, the chicken replaceinator can replace whatever with the nearest chicken. So because they're out in outer space, it replaces the nearest chicken is on Earth. So it replaces the the dragon. That was a funny scene. Yeah, it replaces that dragon creature thing on the planet with the chicken on Earth. And there were these two characters that always appeared in the show. It was like this guy's wife. It was like yeah, it was like some kind of farmer looking guy with his wife. And he sounds like Droopy, you know, like that old cartoon character Droopy. I thought that was such a funny scene. If you guys haven't seen the movie yet, you should probably. And that scene is easily one of my favorites. The one where they do the first swap between the chicken and the dragon. Um, and then yeah, the coffee mug, and then yeah, is there anything else I want to talk about before I get on to it? Baljeet talks a lot about the space show, and then it turns out Phineas had actually watched it. Isabella doesn't crush on Phineas at all during this movie. Anything else out of the weird? Oh, the dad. I like. Okay, the dad appearing at the end was great. Uh, yeah, right here you can see it. In the mid-credit scene, Phineas and Candace Ferb's stepfather and Ferb's father, Lawrence, discovers the portal. Yeah, so that was actually really funny. I like that. I like that ending. That was a great ending. Um, and then the mom. Oh yeah, the mom is about to discover them, and then Candace does the right thing, and she, instead of busting her brother, she tells the mom to go get pizza. So there's that. We've seen that before in the show, though. I think like she tried. There's the rare occasion where like she was gonna bust them, but then she's like, okay, whatever. They were good to me today, so is another one of those. So we've seen that before. I feel like I've seen this plot. Like I feel like this movie drew inspiration from a whole bunch of things. Um, I don't know. I feel like I see the plot of this movie. I felt like I had like seen it before, but like not in this form. It's hard to explain. Um, Anything else? Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll finish with the chicken and native. Anything else? Wait, who did I miss? Buford. Isabella doesn't. Yeah, she really flexes her patches in this movie. Uh, there's also the other aliens that explode, and then they kind of say like Candace when they explode. Um, Anyone else? The mom. Yeah, I talked about the mom. I feel like I'm forgetting some. Vanessa. No, she just tames the dragon, and then that's basically all she does. Um, Dr. Doof. And then I guess we got to talk about Candace, who saves the day here. Um, Perry's the plot. I talked about Perry, Buford with his canoe. I think that was everyone. All the important characters. The coward aliens I talked about. Yeah, so it's just Candace left, which is the most important one. So basically, yeah, she gets kidnapped by a spaceship that she thinks was another one of her brother's kooky inventions, not adventures, inventions. Um, and then she ends up getting kidnapped, and then this alien, the woman up here, in the scene there, she, like I said, she has her brothers of her own, and then she took control of the coward aliens with mind controlling plant, or with a mind controlling plant. Um, Ferb. Oh yeah, I almost forgot Ferb. He doesn't really do much either. He just kind of does whatever Phineas and Ferb do. They just kind of, yeah, they always just stick to the group, and they invent, and they don't do too. The focus on this movie is clearly all about Candace, whereas like the other movie was like more focused on everyone. I felt like, but obviously mostly Phineas, Ferb, Doofenshmirtz, and Perry. The four, I think those four are just the best. But Candace is also I would say like Candace is my fifth favorite for sure. Um, so yeah, Candace was like, so she gets kidnapped, like I guess alien napped, or I don't know, kidnapped, whatever the hell. And then it turns out the woman likes her because she also doesn't, but she really just, like I said, with the brothers, they bond with the whole they don't like their brothers kind of thing for the time being. Then she sends the brothers to jail basically, or a detention center. Um, then they get out of that because of Perry once again. Like Perry, the MVP of the movie. He just does everything in this movie. Uh and then what else? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll close with the. So then Candace, basically, they go back to Earth. There's this chickeninator, the chicken swapinator. Okay, and basically what the chicken swapinator does, it swaps anything with like chickens. Like I don't know what the hell. And also that just reminded me how the hell one of the ways they find Vanessa. Vanessa gets lost. She gets ejected by one of the escape pods. How the fuck did she was she able to text? She like Doctor Doofenshmirtz was able to find her because he read her text, and I'm like, what? Wait, what? How would they have Wi-Fi on like another planet? It was so weird. There's a lot of plot holes out here. And then I think the Chickeninator just really brings home the nonsensical writing, but it was kind of fun, I guess. But yeah, so the Chickeninator, basically the plant creature that they needed the carbon dioxide for. It grows into an actual like beast that like can move around like a monster plant. And then the way they get rid of it is by using this Chickeninator from Dr. Doofenshmirtz, which swaps the nearest chicken, which I don't know how this thing works from the alien planet when Earth is so far away, but apparently it just works. It's Bethesda. It just works. So it swaps a chicken for whatever you shoot the beam with. So, but here's the no, it swaps the beam. So you shoot it at something, and then it swaps it for the nearest chicken. So they shoot the dragon creature, and then it goes to Earth with the guy in the chicken coop, and then a chicken comes to this planet. So now, because the chicken, it's the nearest chicken on this planet, they try going home by using the thing, and they keep swapping with this chicken because there's now a chicken on this planet. So it swaps it with the nearest chicken. But then conveniently, the Chickeninator, I don't know, unless it wasn't an episode, but I don't think it was. The Chickeninator had another functionality that Dr. Doofenshmirtz didn't even remember. They said, luckily Vanessa remembered that it had that. Like, I was like, what the fuck? How would Dr. Doofenshmirtz not remember it had that function? I don't know, what the fuck. But basically it had the ability to also swap with the farthest chicken away, which makes like what the fuck? And then that's how they get rid of the alien. The alien monster goes to Earth. They all go to Earth. She wants to hypnotize everyone on Earth and like expand her empire. Also because everybody on Earth breathes out carbon dioxide, so the plant would get like super big. But it looks like even if she had conquered the planet, the monster, it would have turned into a giant monster plant anyway. So that was so I guess her plan, even if she tried, she would have backfired, I guess. So she kind of isn't the best villain, I guess, for sure. And yeah, so then that's how they do it. They swap the monster plant with the furthest chicken away, which is back on the planet. And that was that. And then, yeah, at the end, the dad... I don't want to spoil the ending with the dad. You guys can go watch that. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts. I give it a 6. Like I said, I think the other movie was, like, a lot better. Oh, one last thing I need to talk about. The jokes. There was a lot of, like... I don't know, I noticed it. There was so many, like, awkward jokes in this movie. The pacing of the jokes felt a little, like, rusty. Like, you could tell the writers, I don't know, maybe they hadn't written an episode of Phineas and Ferb in a while. The writers just felt a bit, like, rusty here. Wait, who wrote the screenplay? Some of these writers, there's quite a bit of writers here. Yeah, some of those jokes, man, they were just so dry and awkward and cringy a little bit sometimes, and I don't know, man. There was a lot of that going on. So yeah, this movie felt a bit off, honestly, all across the board. But hey, I'm glad to. Am I glad to have seen more Phineas and Ferb? Obviously, I am. In fact, I would love it if they bring the show back, because this is one of my favorite shows for sure, of all time, even. So I say bring it back. Just don't make any more movies. Just bring the show back for another 4 seasons. So yeah, that that wraps up my thoughts. The Chickeninator saves the day. The plot focuses heavily around Candace, and she comes to terms. I already talked about it. Basically, she tells the mom to get pizza instead of ratting her brothers out and busting them. Um, so yeah, there's that. Again, I think this must be like it said. It said standalone movie, but does that mean it's like not part of this, like not canon? Because I feel like where would this movie even be on the timeline? It feels like really weird where it would be. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you know where this movie would be in the timeline. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on Candace Against the Universe, the second Phineas and Ferb movie. Yeah, let me know if in the comments down below if you thought the pacing and some of the jokes were just like off. They definitely felt off. There was something off about this movie. But yeah, let me know also if you would like more Phineas and Ferb. Like who wouldn't want more Phineas and Ferb? Come on. Yeah, let's get some more Phineas and Ferb. So yeah, that's that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's make it happen together. And that's that. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.